Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader, and we are on Kiava Gamma. So let's keep going. The screen of this cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating technolingua. Staring at the obscure symbols gives you a headache. Okay. Oh, looks like we found some goods here. 16 Universal Laws, the Warnings, a tome containing warnings of the Omnissiah, the unshakable tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus, hidden from the eyes of the layman with a special binaric cipher. We've already found one of those. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Alright, these guys are messing with me. What the hell are you? No! Why? Why are you like this? Fabricator Sensor Cubist Delphim. The massive Majos, clad in ritual garb, lets out a binaric trill and turns to you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze out at you. You hear another binaric tirade, this time clearly addressed to you. Who in the bloody void are you? You dare address me in the vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kiava Gamma, lord of the machine world? Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. I'm sorry, who are you? Come again? My name is Cubist Delphim. I once held the title of Fabricator Sensor of the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the cult Mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master, and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion's servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magus Explorator Pascal Haneumann, declare this temple to the machine god, compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it, dethrone the Fabricator Sensor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of the blasphemous operations he has put in motion be discontinued. As the senior functioning member, he's like, dude, I now take control here. I am the captain now. Pascal switches to binaric, and you hear dissonance burgeoning in the depths of the Forge Cathedral. Now, they can send code through binaric, and we know that they sent code to us through communications to our ship. Can they actually try and infect Pascal with their bullshit? Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying the Fabricator Sensor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and the clanging of crumpling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the manufactorum's production cycle. Haneumann, liar, you are not him. Dementz Haneumann obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void. And the scrap code he created protects my world. Oh no. Did he create the scrap code that infected our ship? And I'll not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit cast of explorators, call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia have been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Pascal turns to you and says dryly, initiating heretic search. Designation Dementz Haneumann. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. Okay. What did you do to the governor of Kiava Gamma? Is he alive? The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step towards retooling this world. Only my tech comrades heeded the call of truth that reached into their cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas. So they killed everybody. There's only tech priests left. Good. Oh, good. This is my world, and it will serve only me. Even a cursory analysis of the data shows that the probability of this outcome is negligible. You, like your predecessor, are but an artifact of certain calculations, one that requires minimal resources to revise. I do not know if I have ever seen anything more bizarre than two monkeys vying to prove who possesses the greater hubris. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kiava Gamma has already been converted. Its lines have been restructured and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You servants of fake gods are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. So many open admissions of heresy in so few sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say his words warrant? I cannot answer that, Master Van Calax. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics when the Adeptus Sororitas appear before enemies of the Imperium. It is time to fire, not count. Damn. And now is one of those times. Okay. You know why I like deranged tin cans like you? When you're killed, you leave behind plenty of useful spare parts. I think I'll make a portable recaf machine out of you. Comrades, purge the manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Jesus. Get the outsiders, let their blood mix with oil. Okay, more people to destroy. Okay, so our pathway across that way is gone.
Let us know. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Is this explodey? No, it's not. Okay. You know what, actually? Heinrichs, where can I put you that's safe? We've got Argenta and Cassia going first. So we'll pull you back a little bit further. There's a bunch of enemies are going to be going, it looks like. Oh, you're one away from that, huh? Okay. I'm gonna put you back here. I'm gonna put you here. You can go here. You can go here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
God, she's so good. She's so good. How many just died? I think we killed like 4 or 5. Oh no, that guy died too. Oh my gosh, we obliterated them. These poor people.
If I may.
All right. Well, we don't have cover, but you know what? That's okay. Give her a little buff, because she's about to go next. Oh, I forgot to put down my areas. That's okay. All right. So let's see. We've got more in the back here, it looks like. And I believe... Okay, that's the guy that's going, not this one.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Armamentum.
Okay. Alright. I've got 8 guaranteed shots if I do this. And you want to know why? Because of that right there.
I am his will made manifest. As the Emperor commands, I act. With you, my Emperor! I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak.
And there it is. Can you even see anybody? Oh, we can see some people up here. Okay, I didn't realize. Can you see any of them right now from here? Probably not, right?
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh, this is some extra turn thing. Unless something else happened? I don't know where you got that AP in this extra turn, but let's just go here.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Alright, honestly, I did not even realize that guy was there. Oh my god, one shot? Okay. Okay, what is our turn orders here? Probably should have moved you. That probably would have been smart, but nobody ever said I was smart. Can you see that guy? You can. Darn. Let's see. Could still be a crit. You could, yeah, that helps us get the kill, possibly. More likely. Damn, didn't get the kill. Don't we get the kill if they're marked? If claim the bounty kills a target marked as prey, the bounty hunter receives 2 AP. Yeah. So that would have been cool, but that's okay. Can you see the guy way over here? Probably not.
That is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Okay, we'll do that. Call it good. Okay, Pascal. Get over here. Hold on, first. Give us some buffs with this. Does this do buffs, debuffs as well?
My vow is to serve.
You already marked as prey, are you? Yes.
Running binary override. Request approved.
Okay, if we actually want to use you as melee, we're probably gonna have to start working on your strength.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I need a foothold. Your reckoning is due.
Okay, trap up here. Nobody to heal because the one person who got hit for a lot. You know, whatever that bug is, it's cropped up a couple of times and it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. That was a big move. That was a lot of damage that just got erased for no reason.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Bring the pain, girl.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
Okay, we'll have that prep for the next turn. We're almost full. Oh, we are full on that again. Okay. These guys can erase people if they hit, so we need to be careful about them. We need to kill the one that's back here, too. Like, he literally erased one of my units. Oh, I keep forgetting about this guy. Damn it. Well, at least you didn't take damage. Shit. Okay. Close on you. 86 is still really good. I think he's got full cover and it's still an 86. So if I go there...
Stop trying, monkey.
Oh, you're already under it. Okay. Now the question is if you're already maxed out, like, do I need to use... Hold on, let's do this. Do that. We'll use...
I am
that.
not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Then I'm gonna do this, and since you're marked, will I get 2 AP back?
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Sure do. And darn, that analyze wasn't enough to get you in killing range for us. We don't have anything else I don't think that'll help us get there. Are you marked?
This tedium is beneath me.
Let's mark you as prey. Okay, good attack.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Okay, Pascal. Okay, you're already marked. Ooh. Okay, that's ass. That's what that is.
I won't object to it.
Be gone.
Nice job. Nobody needs healing.
Let's see to it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, I was really hoping that would kill. Okay.
Try to die with the race, at least. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
You probably actually don't even have a sight line, huh? I guess, okay, it does allow you to step out. Good. You've already got precise on, don't you, from last time, or did that roll off? Okay. You can't right-click on their portrait to get this to come up. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so no, that doesn't... This only works on the turn that you use it, apparently.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Still managed to get her 66. You're the only one I gotta worry about taking the wrong pathway, so...
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Already got one of those. Probably don't need a second.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Seems like there's lots of branching paths here. You took an injury. How bad is it? Agility. So your movement's gonna be reduced by half? Ooh, that's gross. How dare you? Luckily, he's not a huge mover for us. Like, he's just gotta have a line of sight.
I better myself through my service.
As you approach the cogitator, you notice a number of deep scratches left by huge claws in its metal surfaces. Despite the apparent damage, the machine seems to be in working condition. Okay. Bridge lowering protocol, you touch the levers and the rails of the control panel and disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. The machine dawdles as if still drowsy, but nevertheless performs its assigned function. The cogitator falls silent, awaiting new commands. Let's view the logs. Contains nothing of interest. Maintenance ritual scheduled for a sacred machine rite, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if I said nothing of interest, I'm not going to read the rest.
Is there money to be made?
The screen of the cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating technolingua. Staring at the obscure symbols gives you a headache. Let's not do that yet, because we don't have unlimited explosives there, and I think we might just be able to access through this door.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, it does say it's locked, but what are our chances? All right. This doesn't cost us an item. All right, got it. Yeah. Okay, that saves us an explosive. Something is howling within this metal housing as if the machine spirits of this cogitator are lamenting some irreparable loss. Ooh, it's only a 50-50. Nice. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system and subdue it to your will, a false query, a crafty manipulation of the controls, and you get what you want. You gain access to the system. Okay, awaken it. You touch the levers and the rails on the control panel and disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. The machine dawdles as if drowsy. And does what? Oh my god, what the hell was that? Why did we do this? I wonder if it opened up a new pathway. That thing was blocking a pathway. The cogitator is silent, awaiting new commands. Okay, another Melta. And a new staff. Okay. Oh, it's another one with Siphon Life. Let's see. Is that a replacement for you, dude? Oh yeah, we gave you that, which we haven't been using. I don't use a lot of people's secondaries, do I? Let's make sure that one's the newest. I think it was more power. Yeah, it had more damage. Okay. So that old one with Siphon Life, we can throw that in cargo. Oh yeah, the one she's got is way better than that. Part of me wants to try this precise bolter. Like if she's hitting more consistently. Oh, man. Like 84 damage and then more if you crit. At its top, of course. Might want to try it. I also don't know what the crit calculation is. When you get a crit, what is the calculation? Double damage on a crit or what? Don't even know. We have to try it. Like, if she's just never missing with this thing could do gangbusters. So I'm gonna try this for a minute, see how I feel about it. And then we can go back to the heavy if we don't like it. But I have to at least, like, fill it out a little bit.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Acquisition is possible.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Let us
Oh, this dude's alive. This pile of human remains carelessly tossed together amidst a suffocating stench. The torn, gutted bodies once belonged to tech priests, but you cannot spot even a glint of metal anywhere. All their implants are gone. Suddenly, one of the ravaged bodies makes the tiniest movement. The tortured man's lips move ever so slightly, his half-closed eyelids twitching. Approach. The man can barely breathe without his respirator implant. It is a miracle he survived the horrific vivisection. But it takes you a single look at the gaping wounds where the augment was ripped out to realize death is only a matter of time, as if having sensed your presence, the half-dead man looks at you and sharply inhales the hot air. Machine spirit delivered. The Beneric requiem coming from Pascal's Vox sounds solemn and grim. Upon hearing it, the man's mutilated face twists into a weak semblance of a smile. Brace yourself, I shall help you. The man gasps violently, as if the very thought terrifies him. No, I was robbed of the grace of the Deus Mechanicus. Waste not your efforts and hear my confession. The holy magi, they succumbed to heresy. The rest were stripped of their true flesh. Defeat the heresy. Preserve us, deliver me from the erring. Sacrifice living blood from vessels of the true flesh while their heart is still beating. After that oblivion, his eyes grow glassy. I knew you would come. I've waited so very long. Deliver me from my torment. Uriat's alien harsh features are graced with something strikingly similar to grief and compassion. Such senseless savagery. What a horrible fate to be betrayed by one's own. I attest that the 3 categorical requirements for assigning the status of martyr of the faith have been met. Opposition to the enemy, preservation of adherence to dogma, and a brutal death. Requesting the right to extract the subject's organic matter for it to be used in the creation of an honorable servo skull. The man who is minutes from death wheezes weakly. It's an honor. I am thankful for the right to serve. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But if this is what they do, this is what they do. I'm not taking iconoclast points for this. Come on, man. Pascal, your request is granted. This is exactly the reason why I wanted to bring Pascal here, because I like shit like this. Okay, a Pict-Recorder servo skull. He's gonna be a camera. I salute you, sir. Leaning over the dying man, Pascal, in a decisive yet surprisingly respectful motion, cuts his throat. Wielding a long scalpel, it takes him mere moments to release the cervical vertebrae from the hold of muscles and sinew to cut the vertebrae, severing the head from the body. Oh my goodness. Let your service continue, tech comrade. Bro. This servo skull is designed to spread the glory and splendor of its mighty power. Of its mighty owner. Bro, you're part of the team now. Does he follow us around like some of the other ones do? Yep, there he is. Alright. This device, now evidently used to chop bodies into pieces, was once an ordinary cooling fan. The broken panel of the cogitator is sparking, its blind dark screen showing nothing. Looks like we missed some loot over here. I really like that feature on the map. Okay, that was some stuff that we don't have access to quite yet. Okay, we can't go down that. I thought that was gonna open up a new pathway, so what did this do then? Can we interact with this? Like, what was the point of this? There seems to be none. Huh. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any feasible way anybody would actually use that in a fight to, like, kill people or anything. Seems too complicated and too very, very specific, so... I don't know, man. I mean, it shows a pathway here, but we can't go down it. Okay. Weird. Nothing to interact with, right? Alright, well, let's move on. Strange.
Over there.
I'm restless. Cast your eye there.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Have everybody go, that way we get our best awareness checks. Okay. That one first. Then this one.
Duty prevails.
Then that one. Really? Okay. Alright. We're good. We're fine.
Injuries will...
We'll go ahead and get rid of that injury. Alright. The Cogitators panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanisms. View the log. Local data crypt. Using your access, you study the archives. Supply protocol. At first glance, the records look like a typical shipping report, but after further reading, it becomes apparent that the focus here is not ore or assembly parts, but augments extracted from living tech priests. And spent mass, the flesh of the victims killed, either during or for the sake of machine rituals. Okay, production protocol. Log looks damaged, the lines are uneven, and some of the values seem impossible. After a few minutes of studying, you feel your head begin to swim. The stored data can only be comprehended by a twisted mind touched by chaos corruption. Ascension protocol. This record looks like the sermon of some mad chaos worshipper. The log, clearly written from someone else's words, mentions the heart that exudes virtue and the cradle that rocks the child of truth. Is this a dead end? Oh no, here's a path. Cool. You do not have access to the codes to this room. We'll be back then. A new friend. He's just gonna record our exploits, so future generations can see the might and glory of the rogue trader, Analog Vernacular von Valancius.
Is there money to be made?
Greatest of his name. Ooh, what did I miss here? A desecrated altar to the Omnissiah, the purity seals have been torn off, the data slates with sacred code shattered, and some of the teeth of the gear adornments broken off. Okay, a lot more chaos stuff showing up on the ground. Oh!
What a shame.
Alright, she didn't take an injury for that. An eerie-looking makeshift structure adorned with revolting totems and symbols. The dim light makes it look like the ornate symbols are moving. Yeah, sometimes when you do the warp stuff and it fails, you take on injuries, so... Crucified body had all of its augmetics removed. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out when the tech priest was still alive. That's awful. Oh. Dementz. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deadly pale, artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of fresh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are House Valancius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binaric signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a Grade 4 transgression. Smile ominously. You are a heretic, are you not? Merely a seeker of knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of an ordinary transmechanic tasked with maintaining a planetary Vox array. But ever since I received that strange signal, my ears have been open to what I had previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been turning my Vox station to that very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? The fabricator sensor didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him in the depths of my mind. It lives there still, eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operation has been established. You have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your computing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective? I reveal the truth I comprehend, just as the Omnissiah commands. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about within the cage of data vows. So which one of us is defective? Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretch into a smile. My name is Dementz Haneumann. Believe it is familiar to you? This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. So are you the one that stole Magos Tarsus's personal code and made an attempt on his life? No. Why would I do that? It was the work of the maimed hunter. Term not recognized. Is this a specialized term used by your branch of tech heresy? It is simply a name that fits him. You must have noticed by now that names are full of lies, haven't you, Pascal Haneumann? Mocking laughter bursts from the heretic's lips, implying that his name is also, lies? Okay, noted. I'm giving you a chance to explain why you were using the name of another. Another? I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance which I received from Archmagus Amernat. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amernat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omnissiah's will. Yeah man, Amernat's gonna be some endgame shit, isn't he? Blasphemy. Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Amarnath's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well. But be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Haneumann, Haneumann, Haneumann. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot, of the deception created by Archmagos Amarnath. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within this narrow confine of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I developed. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? His pale lips spread into a smile. Pascal, do you have any preference regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? Pascal switches to Technolingua, his vox erupting in a series of binaric signals. There is no need for secrecy. Let him understand. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. Pascal glances at you with worry and says in Gothic, his voice doubtful, "Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation, for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation." Okay. If you think it best. The heretic's deranged smile remains on his dead lips. Request denied, tech comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head. You do not get the glory of being turned into a Vox skull. Oh god, look at this guy. A rust stalker? Bro. Kinda reminds me of, in BioShock Infinite. Those robot creatures that they have in there kinda look like this a little bit, don't they? Okay. I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of extra movement and stuff, so let's put you there. Argenta, let's put you there. I gotta remember that destroys one cover too. I've done that twice now. You can hurt, so... Oh, it didn't move you though. Did damage still. Okay. Really? You won't get both of those squares? Okay, right there, it works. Why didn't they do anything? Don't know if that was because of something they had applied to them, or... Okay. Y'all are marked. Who can you see? I guess everybody, right? Let's analyze you. The damage. Let's give everybody else prey bonuses, because literally everybody on the field is prey. Okay, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna pop that. We got our precise bolter at the moment. I think that I moved that a little too far over, didn't I? Yeah, it was a 5% and a 2%. Jesus. That was a bad misclick. Alright, we're not going to find out what that guy's capable of. Screw that guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, we'll do this, and even though we take a hit on our hit percentage on stuff like that, it doesn't matter, because if we take a single shot, it's guaranteed to hit anyway. Now, it still says 95. Does that mean that there's always a chance of a critical failure?
High momentum.
We only get 4 shots this time. Of course, the damage spread is higher for each individual one. Okay, whoever kills him is going to get another turn. Get to the whole party. Okay, this is free. This is free, but let's do our regular attack first.
Let's do
Okay. He must have something that can negate damage, huh? Move up a little bit. Then do this. You'll buff some of us, debuff. Yeah, that's fine. We're missing Cassia, but... Alright, can you get the kill without... Okay, so we might be able to get the kill there. I should have saved that and just used this to guarantee the kill, but that's okay. We're going to give him this kill, and then he'll get another turn.
High momentum. Nice. Now, if he tries to move, they'll get attacks of opportunity. Oh,
Dude, he's dead. Like, he's done. You won't be able to do that for anybody, I don't think.
Me. If you...
Yep, nobody can get an extra turn. But we can do this.
Let's see.
Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Do whatever you deem necessary, Pascal. He leans over the corpse, activates the sampling tool on one of his mechadendrites, and plunges it into the tangle of augmetics covering the heretic's skull. A mishmash of steel wire and augmentation shaped by some madmen into an unknown and frightening monstrosity. A portable cogitator, plus 10 bonus to logic, and a plasma. Two-handed plasma. I know you have the ability to use plasma weapons, so I wonder if this might be a good weapon there. Huge armor penetration on those. We're gonna try that. So before we only had the one-handed pistol one right here. 20 to 30 is pretty good damage too. You can also use Melta. Those ones are kind of like a close quarters shotgun style thing, it looks like. But we're gonna try this one. Ranged, and it has an AoE. And pretty high damage. Alright. Yeah, he is our logic guy, but... The massive soot-covered vessels are filled with blood, which produces a horrible stench. Okay, it seems like this is where we need to end this episode. We are at time, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.